2, 1. Y'all, last time we was talking about Apostle Baker, and shout out to Apostle Baker. Man, let me talk about Apostle Baker real quick. Shout out to Apostle Baker, man. She posted the video that we made the last time. And Apostle, I appreciate that. But now let's talk about another one. Pastor Loretta Holliman. Let's talk about her. Man, she has a message about some of y'all using them toys. And she got a real issue about that rose if you got it in a marriage. So go ahead and check that out.
Vibrator, honey. And she done made sure it's all battery powered. And then when that thing came out called the rose, the husband and wife over there telling each other, well, you got to buy another rose, honey, because I like the rose too. And don't even know that both of them is committing adultery with the rose. Amen. And then if my husband got to have a rose other than my rose, I don't need him. I'm going to let him go with the rose. Instead of you up there talking about, child, I can't even hardly have the rose, but every time I turn around, he got the rose and smiling. Oh, no, sir. If I ain't enough to satisfy you, then I don't need to be with you. Amen. Because I know I know a couple things, baby. And they ain't nasty either, but baby, I can wear you out. If I can't please you, the streets can't either. You sit over there in your church and don't tell your people the truth. That's why you got so many underage teenagers in there that's having all sex. Your husband having all sex with them. That's why he don't preach on it. Because he ain't only licking on you. He licking on the secretary. He licking on some of the choir members and some of the men in there too. That's why the pastor don't get up there and say nothing about the homosexual, because they sucking him. Amen. He on the down low, and he just low down. God is sick of this spill. And y'all get up there that just got through licking her, and then you go in there, brush your teeth, still got a piece of hair off of a vagina in your mouth. And they're thinking you trying to get some out your teeth. And then you want to get up there and talk about the homosexual. No, you talk about you. Because, honey, if somebody down there around your Nelly Bush eating like they at the YMCA buffet, no sir. Then you go over there and then honey, I like toys. The only toy you gonna play with me with is the penis God gave you. You ain't gonna stick nothing plastic in me. You ain't gonna put no battery operated stuff in me. That's why some of you women stay at the doctors getting that stuff for yeast infection. Amen. Because your husband will wore you out with that battery operated vibrator that you keep in your shoebox, in your medicine cabinet in the bathroom.
Now, Pastor Loretta is talking about something that some married people have discussed. Some people do use toys and all that within their, intimate time. And I'm a firm believer of do whatever you think that is fine in your marriage. I'm not one to tell people what to do in their marriage, but, sometimes, we've also heard issues where, those particular toys kind of take over the intimacy, because a toy can't do what a human being can do. You know what I'm saying? And so some people get more addicted with the toy, or they can't do nothing with their spouse without the toy. And that's really what Pastor Loretta here is kind of talking about. Then she kind of went there about LGBT and all that. I'm like, okay, well, now you went into a whole different subject there. You talking about if the husband is licking and doing all kind of stuff with other men. That go way past the toy, but she linking a lot of that to the toy, right? So what Pastor Loretta is saying is you licking and all that, and if you're getting pubic hair in your teeth and stuff, like she was really getting very descriptive, y'all. Now listen, shout out to Pastor Loretta. The reason why I like Pastor Loretta, because see, I like when people listen. If you have some sermons like that, I'm willing to listen to them sermons because you're being real. I don't like all that every 5 minutes you're asking for $1 and then you're BSing. You know what I'm saying? Bring the real messages. Even if somebody disagree, it's still real. It's something relatable. or maybe something that somebody they know told them about a situation. That's what the church is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And then the last time, the video I think I did about Apostle Baker. Oh, women shouldn't be teaching in the church. Man, women can teach in the church and do whatever the woman thinks she needs to do. Who are you to say what a woman can and cannot do? You not God. Well, the Bible say a woman is supposed to be teaching in the church. And they quote that from the Apostle Paul. Do you know why he was saying that at the time about women in the church? Shouldn't be speaking. Actually, it should be silent in the church. Is more so what you're referring to. Is because when they had their temples back in the time period, it would mostly be the men. The wives would be kind of like at the top, like balcony area. And so they would be calling for their husbands from the top down to get their husband's attention for whatever the reason. And so the Apostle Paul was talking about how women should be silent in the church because they would be doing that interrupting services. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no one saying women can't teach, women can't lead prayer meeting. Women like, who are you? You not God. I'm a firm believer of that. And any man is threatened by a woman doing church, or a woman doing anything, something wrong with you. Because one thing I'm never threatened about is threatened by what a woman is doing. And if you're a man that's threatened by women, then it says you're not much of a man. Because any real men are never threatened by no women. Nothing women got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Shout out to Pastor Loretta. I like that message. We need more of it.